What's up, guys? Welcome to your Bitcoin update. We are going to be taking a look at gold. We're going to take a look at the Tesla and the Apple news real quick. Also, we're going to take a look at yesterday's trade setup, see how that's turning out. And don't forget, we have a free Discord group. There is a link below in the description. Definitely check it out and let's get into it. All right, guys, as always, this is not financial advice, trading advice, nor is it investment advice. Don't forget, we do a free Ledger Nano S hard wallet giveaway. We do that on Monday. All you have to do to enter to win is make sure you subscribe to the channel, tick the notification bell to get you notified when I post videos, smash that thumbs up button, and leave your comment below. I'll pick a random comment on Monday. I'll also tell you how to get a $500 Prime XBT promo code, and you can get a $500 tradable account for free. So stick around, I'll let you know how to do that. Let's take a look at gold first. Same thing, we got it rejected at our 55 EMA yesterday. Still looking for the target about 1736. If that breaks, still looking at 1647. Tesla, as you guys know, most of you, 1.5 billion Bitcoin they purchased. Doesn't tell you exactly when they purchased it. I think it was in January sometime. Also, now we have Apple talking about possibly buying Bitcoin. I haven't heard any news that they actually bought it yet, but they are talking about it, so definitely keep an eye on that. Let's take a look at our trade setup from yesterday, and we talked about a break of this channel. Let's zoom in a little bit. We talked about a possible break of this channel. If we broke to the downside, would be around, and remember we had these 2 wicks here, and I believed if we drop back below this low, then our target was going to be 41,162 area. That did not happen, obviously. So let's get that out of there. Let's look at what we talked about. I said we were in a no trade zone until we broke this. We did break up here. So if you did get in along here, the target for that long, we weren't broken out. So I just put a breakout point on here. But if we look at where we're at now, the breakout target, we should be around 91.5 is where this target should end up here. If it plays out. But if you did get along here, you could most likely put your stops in some profit, or at least break even. That way you cannot lose in the trade now. But as of right now, still looking for that 49.55, but we have to get at least a 1 hour close above this 48,000 range. So keep an eye on that. We are creating some divergence in the RSI, but we do have more room to move up here. So that is what I'm looking for now. Possibly a short from there, but we do have a higher target. We were looking at this as a possible bull flag, and if that was the case, then we do have a target of around a $55,000 range is a possibility. But I would expect a rejection, at least a retracement at 49.51, and we'll see how that reacts. If we do get up into this range, break back below the 48, we could be looking to come back down and retest this $38,000, $39,000 range. And let's take a look at the 4 hour. So on the 4 hour, we talked about this yesterday. If we were to break this trend line down here, then we were going to look for the lower targets. We did not break it as of yet. And if we look at the rising channel here, let's move this over a little bit. If we're to come up and test the top of this, we could get as high as the $50,000 range. And if that was to break, the measured move up from there could get us as high as the $67,000 to $68,000 range if we break this rising channel here. But if we do get a rejection, I'm looking for a retracement back down to here, and possibly around the 33,000, actually around $34,000 to $36,000 area. We'll keep up on that, so make sure you are subscribed to the channel. And let's take a look at the DXY. We've been talking about this for a while. This is the low that it would have to break around the 89.2 to make me bearish on DXY. As you guys know, I've been watching this fractal here. Still looks like it's playing out decent, so I don't have any concerns yet. But if you look at the last time in the RSI when that 3-day broke out, And as of right now, we have broken out, but it does look like we're coming down to test the wedge. Again, if we start coming down to this 89.2 area and break that, then I do get bearish on the dollar. But as of right now, I'm still bullish on the dollar. If we look at the MACD indicator, it's making the same move as it made up over here. So if we do continue up and we don't break this 89.2, I do see us coming up test 55 EMA around the 92. Actually, it's going to be down around the 92.3 range. And if we're able to break that, we're looking for the 94.5 to the 95 range around the 200 EMA. Let's take a look at the dollar over the Bitcoin chart. As you guys know, every time the dollar has bottomed out on this trend line, Bitcoin has been at or near its top. As you can see, last time we bottomed, when we broke out, I do have the blue lines here is when the dollar broke out of the wedge. Last time we did have a few days of upward momentum after that before coming down. And as of right now, we're doing the same thing after that wedge breakout. But as you can see, every time the dollar bottoms on this trend line, that Bitcoin is at or near its top. If we pull Bitcoin up, every time the dollar tops, Bitcoin bottoms. So be aware of that. I do want you guys to be aware we could have a major correction or even a possible of a start of a bear market once Bitcoin tops out here. If you guys are interested in trading, check out Prime XBT, by far my favorite exchange. I will be doing a $500 promo giveaway that'll give you $500 free on your account. So if you want to get an account set up, it's free, doesn't cost you anything, takes a couple seconds. But anyways, if you are interested in trading, check them out. They don't trade against you like a lot of other scammy exchanges. You can trade crypto, forex, gold, silver, oil, S&P, Dow Jones, all on one exchange. You can have multiple trades in. They don't clump them all together like a lot of the other exchanges. I'll leave a tutorial up top on how to use their leverage, and you can use my promo code SAVY50 will get you 50% on top of whatever you deposit. So if you put in a Bitcoin, you get a half a Bitcoin bonus to use towards your margin. Obviously, you can't pull it out. Savvy25 will get you 25% off of your fees. And let's take a look at what else is going on here. So I've had this circled in here. We did have just this part here circled before. I guess looking at the super bullish case scenario, we could be right here on this move. But if we look at last time, let me zoom in here. If we look at last time right here where we had our second wave hump, and I'll show you that here in a minute. But if we go from this top here before our correction all the way up to where we topped out, that was around 150%. If we go from the same point here, let me line this up a little better. If we were to go up that 150%, that would get us to right around that $50,000 range, $49,900 range. So keep an eye on this. Obviously, Bitcoin has a lot of bullish news going on, so obviously there's going to be a lot of crazy pumps which are happening. If you can see here, we had this rising channel in 2017. You can see what happened when we entered our bear market. But if we take a measurement from the time we broke out of this rising channel here till the top, was around 213%. If we look at 2017 and we do the same thing from the time we broke out of the channel to the top, was about 116%. If we go to where we're at now, get this a little more accurate, we are at 234%. 213 is where we were in 2017. So be cautious here, guys. I know there's a lot of bullish news, a lot of FOMOing in right now. Usually these don't end well, so be careful. Not saying we can't continue up, but you need to be cautious in these areas. Let's take a look at the funding rate. Funding rate is still high. It's cooled off a little bit on the daily. Let's take a look at the 4 hour. And on this funding rate, 4 hours way up here right now. So we could be seeing a small correction in the 4 hour. Let's look at the 1 hour, see how theirs looks. Same thing, it's kind of high in the 1 hour also. So be cautious here, guys, and let's take a look at Ethereum. Ethereum on the daily, the point we have to break as of today would be around the 18,080 range. If we do break that today, that could get us up to that about $2,300 Ethereum. If not, if we cannot break this and we break back below these EMAs here, we could be coming back down to test the all-time high around the 1428. And if that was to break, and this would be over the next couple weeks, guys, so and if that was to break down there, we'd be looking at a $950 Ethereum. Now if we look at the RSI here, as you guys can see, we have broken out. If we close the daily above this, that would pretty much confirm to me that there's a good chance we're going to break up out of the rising channel here. So all right, if you guys enjoyed the video, definitely don't forget to check out my wife's webpage, inkerimage.com. There is a link down below. This helps support the channel. She has a lot of cool stuff on here, guys. Just check it out. It's quality stuff too, not garbage. There's also a crypto section. Thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to subscribe by clicking the Crypto Savvy logo above my head. Smash the like button. Leave your comments down below to get you entered to win. Also, in that Prime XBT, put 500, and that will get you entered to win the $500 promo. Anyways, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Have a great day, and I'm out.